Have a nice evening, Stuart.
Fair to middling. I just tuned in for Verdi's Requiem, nothing else.
Have a
good evening down the Institute.
Yeah, have a taste of this. I have a guess what it is. I made it in the cookery class.
I don't really know. Is it blancmange or something?
No, it's cauliflower cheese.
What is Esperanto tonight?
Well, they're combining Esperanto and cookery in a crash course. They give you the recipe in Esperanto.
Oh, I see. Did you give me up the painting?
Yeah, but Doreen was off with the flu tonight, so Mr. Amory stripped down. But as I'm halfway through Doreen, I thought I'd give it a miss, you know. I went along to the chemistry class, and I found out the specific gravity of self-raising fire.
You seem to have a very broad spectrum of interest. Don't you think you're overtaxing your intellect?
Not at all. As Mr. Dakin says, the mind, like the body, needs exercise.
But does it need violent exercise? I mean, can you encompass and digest in one evening chemistry, literature, painting, and Esperanto, and cauliflower cheese?
Yes, I think so.
You think you absorb it all, do you?
I do.
Well, what is Esperanto for cauliflower cheese?
I think this is one of the few cases where the Esperantos use the same word as we do, cauliflower cheese.
There are no such people as the Esperantos. Esperanto is a composite language, Duck.
Isn't there a place called Esperanto?
No.
Oh, I wrote off for 2 weeks there in August.
With a view, no doubt, to catching the spaghetti trees in bloom.
Oh no, spaghetti doesn't grow on trees.
Where does it grow?
I don't know. We're doing spaghetti next Wednesday.
What's all this rubbish you brought back?
What, these books? These are our reference books.
Reference books?
Yeah.
Angelique, the voyeur, the adventurers, the nude ice murders. What sort of rubbish is this you're digesting?
I'm writing a novel.
What kind of novel are you writing?
Well, I thought a bestseller would be a good thing. You know, sort of combining all the ingredients of sex, violence and money. In fact, I thought I'd call it Sex, Violence and Money.
Oh, very good title. Sex, Violence and Money. Bracket, a bestseller by Dad.
Yeah. Tied up with film package possibilities.
I see. Well, what's it all about? Have you started it yet?
Yeah, I've got quite a way through.
What I see?
That is private document. I'll read it to you.
What is this a story of?
It is the story of Rip Faggart.
Rip Faggart?
Rip Faggart, millionaire playboy stuff. Chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
Right. The hot sun baked the peeling walls of the Harlem tenement building. Children's voices filled the air. A fly buzzed indolently in the humid heat.
A fly?
Yeah.
What's the point of a fly buzzing indolently in the humid heat? People want to know about Rip Faggart. They want to get into the action. It's no good putting a fly in there, buzzing hopelessly about in the humid heat. We haven't even discovered who Rip is yet.
Well, he's setting the scene.
Well, it's no good setting the scene. On to Rip. What's the fly doing?
Well, I could weave him into the plot.
How?
Turned out, the fly landed sleepily on Mrs. Faggart's nose, who was writhing in the last stages of labour.
She's going to give birth to Rip, is she?
Right, correct.
Okay, you've woven the fly in.
Woven the fly in. Get the birth of Rip, her screams echoing across Manhattan.
Mamma mia, that kind of thing.
No, she's not Italian.
What is she?
She's of Puerto Rican extraction.
Or what the Puerto Ricans of extraction shout.
I don't know, I'll find out later. Anyway, Rip is born, mother dies.
Mother dies.
Rip becomes a pimp and a drug peddler.
A pusher and a puller simultaneously.
Rip is picked up at the age of 8 on 42nd Street by a seductive alcoholic starlet, Dolores Del Carlo.
Yeah. She takes him back to her penthouse pad and sat her bust on him.
Sakes her last on him.
Sat her bust
I haven't, I put sakes her last.
Can't tell all from B there.
Oh, it's my writing. I thought you could put things in like, she popped his cherry. He thrust himself up her like a mountain ram.
Oh, I don't like that. I think it's a bit obvious. What about he rammed himself at her like a mountain thrush? I think Ram has been done to death by Robin.
Yeah, that's good. Anyway, Dolores is exhausted.
Of course he's exhausted. Rip is a sexual machine, even at the age of 8.
Yeah, that's good. I'll put that one down.
Yeah.
And this is good bit. Rip nicks $500 from Dolores' handbag.
Rip nicks?
Yeah. To tie up with Dolores' Rip Nicks. You could say, in fact, Rip Nicks $500 from Dolores' Rip Nicks.
Wonderful wordplay, that.
Yeah.
Worthy of Lawrence Dowell in Tunk and Nunquam.
That sounds dirty.
It is dirty, but it's intellectual, so he can get away with it.
Well, he gets the $500 and starts a magazine empire.
What's it called, this magazine?
It's called Mind and Body.
I see, Mind and Body, nude women and intellectual articles by Jonathan Miller and Kenneth Tynan, yeah.
Rip makes love to countless women, but never finds happiness.
Why the bloody hell not?
If he finds happiness, you just have to end the book after a few pages.
I see, it's a plot device, yeah, all right, he's unhappy.
Right. One day, as Rip is on his way to sophisticated cocktails in Acapulco, his private jet encounters engine trouble. Gold. Right, balls out. No, sorry, Rip balls out. Rip finds...
You're getting it in a cauliflower cheese, you fool.
I couldn't read me own writing. Rip bails out and lands, ironically, on the patio of his old school friend, Gus Brett. One night, Rip is having dinner with Gus's wife, Mary. Gus is out carol singing. Yeah.
It's hilarious, this story.
Makes me laugh.
Gus is out carol singing.
Anyway, come on. Right, you do that bit.
Mary clears away the dinner things and trips on the carpet.
Rip bends down to help her.
Their arms brush.
Electricity flows in their bodies fuse. You see, I had Rip and Mary on the floor because we had Rip on the bed with Dolores.
Yeah, change of locale.
Keep it moving. Rip samples true love with Mary, but has betrayed his friend Gus.
Oh dear.
He goes to South America, grows a beard, and becomes a gorilla. Mary confesses her affair with Rip to Gus, who hurtles, distraught out of the house, and Gus plunges into a nearby vat of molten steel, and ironically, his rendered-down remains become incorporated in a giant car, which ironically, Rip Faggot dies a few months later.
A rather heavy hand of coincidence here, isn't it? Gus just happens, ironically, to fall into some steel, which ironically becomes part of the very car that Rip Faggot, by some strange chance, happens to buy. I think your plot mechanism is a little creaky, Dad.
Life is stranger than fiction, Pete.
Well, your fiction is stranger than fiction I've read, and anyway.
Anyway, goes on. Rip drives off to visit Gus and Mary, his only real friends in the whole world, being an empty person inside. He knocks on the door. Now, you be Rip and I'll be Mary. You do the scene with me.
Well, you know this scene,
Yeah, I
don't
know this off by heart. Mary, I'm at the sink doing my washing up.
you? Knock, knock. Hello, Mary.
Oh, hello, Rip.
Where's Gus, my old buddy boy from school days?
Oh, he went out one night and has never been seen again.
Christ,
Yes, it was quite a blow.
what a choker. Well, by chance, I have a big new car outside, the ideal thing to go and look for Gus in.
Doesn't it?
Well, it's electrifying dialogue, this. They don't say, what a choker in the United States. They say, hot dog and gee whiz and things like that, not what a choker.
Well, you could say both. What a choker hot dog diggery do. Hit the international market.
What happens after that? Seems to be blank.
Well, I don't know. I haven't finished it yet.
You haven't pieced it out yet?
No.
Well, they go out and look for Gus.
Yeah.
Unaware that Gus is in fact in their big end. They arrive at the beach. The waves flowing, passions mount, they get into the back of the car, make passionate love, their necks and legs intertwining like maddened snakes. Having made love, they go to sleep like you do when you've made love.
Do you? I mean, yes.
They fall asleep, and whilst asleep, the waves lap in over them, and they are drowned. They are dead.
Ironically, brought together as dead bodies. Gus, Rip and Mary.
Yes.
At the bottom of the sea.
And the biggest irony of all, Rip and Rip.
Rip and Rip.
Rip and R.I.P. Marvellous. And furthermore, to take in the beginning of the novel, why not have the same fly you so cleverly incorporated in the first chapter? Why not have that fly ironically buzz over the sea and land on the aerial of the wireless which is still playing Andre Kostanalik beneath the waves?
Knockout. Knockout.
It's good, isn't it?
It's a knockout.
Yeah, I think if we do a bit of work on this, we'll have something on our hands.
That's marvellous.
I'm still not sure about that sun and sun.